Hey folks, Mysterious JG. Welcome back to, I think we're winding down Let's Play Age of Mythology, the original vanilla campaign, whose name is escaping me at the moment. This has been a rough one, and I did something because I finally got to where I had a little bit of buffer with videos being recorded, and I wasn't feeling compelled to post everything I recorded. I threw away only one 30-minute video. I probably should have thrown away about two. But I did finally get to where I was able to sit down one evening and play for a while and not record and just figure out what the fuck I need to do to win this thing. And it is winnable from the place we ended the last video where we went on offense. But like every single thing has to go right. And I think the major thing that I've realized is because I pressed in and took out some production of the enemies on the west side of the map, but didn't destroy a fortress. Then when I moved in against the enemy that's kind of northeast of us, I did take out a fortress. And I think enemy production goes berserk and like just nonstop giant death waves start appearing constantly when I destroyed a fortress. So off screen, I was able to go from that save, and I got to a point where I was able to win. And part of it is I keep not getting around to building the wonder. I want to like use my resources to build up army and maybe counterattack and take out some of the enemy production. But the enemy base to the far north of the map that you have to defeat the animated Poseidon statue to win is chock full of buildings. It can produce shit tons of units, and it's the one that goes into overdrive. I don't even think they have to gather resources, to be honest. I don't think the game's economy works that way. They need buildings. The enemy needs buildings to produce units, but it doesn't actually gather resources. It just has infinite resources to pump out units. So, like, the AI will just be at different levels of production depending on what you've done to aggro it. And by taking out one of the two bases, the one to the far west and the one to the northeast, if you start making progress there and destroy their fortresses or their town centers, that's when they go berserk. The Giant Grant video said it was town centers, but it seems to me like it was even destroying a fortress did it. I don't know. But I was able, so I went back a save, and it's not easy, and I might still be doing a bit of saving and loading. But if I went back one save before we went on offense at all and just pull back, every time we get a big army built, no one's attacking, I feel compelled to attack. I think if we fight that urge and pull back, the other thing that I wasn't thinking about is the Wonder Age. So there's the Wonder Years. Wait, that's 30 something. Anyway, the Wonder Age is a fifth age that we have never seen in this campaign to this point, or at least we don't get to use it. I think there was one mission where the enemy had it. When we build a wonder in this particular plot mission, we will be given the power to bless Arkantos, and he will become a superpower hero. But there's also other bonuses that the game doesn't tell you, but they are known because they've been part of the game for a long time, and the community has figured these things out. And it's probably actually, if you go into the help menus and read the information, it probably is in there. I don't think it's meant to be secret. It's just not advertised by the game in this campaign mission. But if you build a wonder, then you are in the Wonder Age, and that affects all of the myth magic type shit. Your regular units are just your regular units. Nothing changes on that. But all of your myth units get like attack, massive attack and movement upgrades, and I think your god powers, only in Retold, of course, your god powers that are recastable become cheaper and respawn more often, and it just puts you into superpower mode. So I think that one of the mistakes I've been making is trying to go on offense before getting that, because even if I can just hold back for that long, I'll just be a lot more capable of actually dealing with the enemy. Because right now, one of my problems is I just can't afford myth units because I'm trying to use, and I think this is a viable strategy, I'm using the faith that comes in my off-screening to build, since we went with Hephaestus as our minor god, we're building Vaults of Plenty, which is meaning I've always got more money than I can spend, although you can run out of gold, but food and wood are pretty much not a problem once you've got a bunch of those vaults. So I can build champion archers and champion myrmidons all day. but that's not really getting it done against the enemy myth units after a point. I guess I just need to shut up and let you guys see, but we're going back one save. I am keeping all these failure videos posted so you can see what a freaking struggle this is. But we're going back one, so we've made some progress, but we haven't tried to attack beyond a little bit in the west. And you have unsaved changes. Let's continue. Let's leave these changes alone. All right, so if I can figure out exactly what I was doing, that may be harder than it appears, because...
Tecton, 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 tecton.
Tecton. Couple of things I need to do. Double walling up here seemed to be a good idea. Please place the wall, thank you. Oh boy, I'm getting some slowdown here. A lot of slowdown. Okay, game, figure it out, figure it out. Okay. One thing I was doing was I was really having to ramp up my production.
Πρόσεχε, μεταλλεύς.
Okay, everybody get over here. Really important not to lose the Son of Osiris too. That has made a big difference in a lot of this. We got our Cantos already lost in the back.
Έτοιμοι, βούλομε, τέκτον. Πρόσεχε.
Okay, let's research a couple of things and then start a constant rain of donkeys. Rain of donkeys, it's my new god power. Well, we got our Cantos back. He's bringing sexy back. Okay, oh, the slowdown is killing me here. This is madness. Alright, you guys get over here and pray. You get up here and pray. We need to freaking get a handle on this fight. I know I had soldiers I was building over here to defend. I'm gonna have to bring them over here to be part of Arcantos' main force. I need to hotkey these guys as group 5 and hotkey these guys as group 6. And I need to buy food and get started on a wonder. This isn't going that good. This is sucking, actually. Yeah, sorry, I just right off the bat, I guess I got a false start here in a sense. I need to get those, I need to do a couple of things. I need to pull back guys who are fighting. I need to take that first fight bigger. I get immediately attacked again on the same side, and I need to... Okay. Just lag. Pull back over here. Come on. Right, you guys are group 1. I'm bringing you over here. I'm getting this group over here. They're going to be group 2. I'm going to bring them down to guard
Βούλομαι.
Here, I've got apparently 100 guys who aren't occupied, who need to be occupied.
Τέκτον. 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 Τέκτον.
Προσεχέκτον.
Proshtekton. Yeah, there's a lot of decisions made in efforts to salvage that one that didn't go well, including how much territory do I need to hold.
Antio. Juir.
Πρόσταγμα.
Direct. Peripher. Input.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Ορθώς.
Yeah, frickin' myth units against even your myrmidons who do good damage against them, but they just get knocked the fuck back.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνω.
Okay, that I'm pleasantly surprised there.
Μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμος.
So I think I had a little bit of luck off screen in just that
Πάνι.
I had some guys who just seemed to get confused by walking back and forth across this wall, not being sure quite where to attack, and at one point I was trying to build lots of stables to be a
Πρόσταγμα.
strat for a quicker reaction force, but never quite got that off the ground. I don't know if that was a good move or not. And heroes, I think. I'm kind of ignoring heroes. That was probably not a great idea. We do seem to have stabilized a little bit over over some of our very worst starts to videos. So let's try not to get over patient and going too much into selling, but damn it, the lag! Oh, I didn't have this kind of lag. Well, obviously when I wasn't recording I didn't have this kind of lag.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα.
So let's get houses built
Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
for that
Τέκτον.
whole or population. Yeah, see, these guys wandering back and forth a lot was really good for me.
Input.
Because I don't want to lose
Ετοίμος.
the castle, or the town center that's there, because that'll reduce my max population. Trying to go engage them before they can attack a wall is just leading to problems. Because I end up getting pulled into defenses and just doing more fighting than I really should be doing. What is this? Yeah, we'll do ambassadors before I start trying to sell wood and buy food to get 5,000 of everything, which is what we need for super fancy wonder times.
Antio.
Okay, you just want to... Pot shots are fine.
Λέγε.
And we just... Did somebody get killed over here?
Έτοιμοι. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος.
Hopefully that person will figure out the rest of this construction on their own. We stand ready, but I'm fine. This kind of happened last time, and I hate to take advantage of compu derpiness, but
Πρόσεχε.
That's what makes it happen. Not really using siege weapons, but I'll get the upgrades for them just in case. At some point, they will probably commit to one of these two sides, and then I need to be prepared to dive. Okay.
Λέγε. Ταπεινός.
Πρόσταγμα. Ταπεινός.
Αντιό.
Alright, still, here we go. Now,
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλο.
Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Πάνι. Ταπεινός.
oh, meanwhile, I got enough for a plenty vault, and I do want to make sure I build it back behind my lines, because there's a few times off screen I regretted building one here, because it compelled me to defend this area.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πάνι. Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Oh boy, yeah, as soon as you think it's over.
Βούλομαι.
At least this group doesn't have a hero with them.
Ετοίμος.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Πάνι.
They never quite committed. They did a lot of damage and then they wandered back off. Meaning I get to continue, and my heroes survived. Where? Oh, you guys ended up over here. Okay.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Sorry. All right.
Πρόσταγμα.
Now we can get started on actually winning this damn thing.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Βούλομαι.
Kind of shocked I've still got this Hydra alive. They kept dying, but this group just avoided being in combat very much. So I'll be a little... No, I'll be a little short of resources for a while, like immediately after building the Wonder. Looks like that group finally looped around and came this way. Because all this is connected on the other side of that wall.
Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι.
Oh, for a minute it looked like there was some red on the wrong side of that wall.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
Oh, never mind, they're still dicking around.
Λέγε.
Alright, well, the new and improved Group 1. Because I think they've now fully committed to attacking on this side. Oh, there's like a red sheep over here that's confusing me. That's what's going on. Well, they've stopped again. I guess that maybe they noticed us coming.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα.
I think I need to bring someone over here just so I stop seeing those little red blips and thinking I'm in trouble because they took over a couple of sheep.
Βούλομαι. Ετοίμος. Έτοιμος. Πρόσεχε.
So yeah, things slow down a bit if I stabilize without pushing forward. Because the pushing forward was creating insane super enemy production.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε, ναι.
Yeah.
Λέγε. Βούλο. Λέγε. Τι λέγε. Έστω.
Yeah, I was about to bring these guys up to build a wall. Which may have been asking for trouble. Okay, you triggered the "We Are on Offense" music, and then you got a hold of yourself.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Ah, boy.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Ορθός. Ισμάχιν. Πρόσεχε. Ισμάχιν. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Okay.
Έτοιμη, έστω.
Can I please place the building?
Τέκτον.
I want to funnel them up towards where my guys are healing, because usually they'll follow buildings around looking for
Πρόσταγμα.
the place of least resistance, at least a bit.
Βούλομαι. Ετοίμος.
I really wish we had the Apollo power to build,
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
really wish we had the Apollo power to build, temples that heal you. That would be incredibly useful here. But that's just not the world we're living in. So yeah, you need to always have full production queues. You need to be constantly building new troops, unfortunately. But now we have the Wonder on track, and once we have the Wonder, hey, my income will be better. Well, what am I saying? My income's not going to change, but
Πρόσεχε. Βούλο. Ναι, πάνι.
so that actually, yeah. So this is
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
even getting this wall started is pretty damn useful
Βούλομαι. Ναι.
because it did funnel everyone up here. Only one of these villagers survived, but it actually helped quite a bit.
Πρόσεχε.
Oh, no, no, let's get back.
Βούλομαι.
Try to press an advantage or anything like that. No, that's not how we do it.
Ορθός.
Oh, there's more coming.
Ετοίμος. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Χώρο.
I know you're a great archer, Hippolyta, but can you face like 20 archers?
Έτοιμος.
24, make that 23, make that 22.
Λέγε. Καλώς.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
This is what's obnoxious, though, because they...
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνω. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Χώρο. Λέγε. Ισμάχιν.
just kill those guys and then back out.
Έτοιμος.
If we can keep this wall up, it makes sense to set our rally points over here. And so far, we haven't lost any heroes in all this, which is a good sign. Oh, our pop is maxed out, too. That's a sign that things are going well. It's not necessarily awesome. It just means things are going fairly well.
Μάλιστα.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to channel them all the way up here, but it means our army, which doesn't have a lot of fast-moving cavalry, will be, although, I mean, I could try for some cavalry. But I think we're at the point now where the issue is going to be, just holding out. I've got gold and food. Gold's coming in way faster than food because I built all these caravans. Not doing that much for food. I could pull guys off of prayer, but I think the prayer is working because it's allowing me to build more and more plenty bolts. So the secret is not to try and go on offense, honestly.
Βούλομαι. Πάνω. Πρόσταγμα.
That's my Myrmidons. This is my Toxotites.
Ορθός.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
These are my fancy guys. Let's bring an army of my fancy men over here. And we'll keep Toxotites and Myrmidons over here.
Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος.
Because those fancy guys should be enough.
Πρόσταγμα.
Arkantos, you should be with the fancy guys.
Λέγε.
You should also be with the fancy guys, Belafion.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ετοίμος.
But the only one who's irreplaceable out of this group, the Hydra will become a lot weaker if he gets killed and reset, but the only one who's actually irreplaceable in this group. Oh, there you go. Good job. Alright, so these are number 7. And let's get all the upgrades built. And then we can...
Πρόστε.
Okay, guys.
Λέγε.
Good job. Now let's back off.
Έτοιμος.
And let's re-wall.
Τέκτον.
I think that's the main thing we want to do here. Now, I guess 8 could set up a food gathering station just so that you have something to do when you're not building wall. Ah, there we go.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέστο.
Well, there go those villagers.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
And I was saying the only person I can't replace. Oh, no, he's still there. I lost him for a second, but he didn't die. Actually, coming up here is good if I capture this Vault of Plenty. And I think it even makes a little noise, so I'll notice when it's been taken. I do not want to come up here further and attack. I just want to take it out.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Alright.
Έστω.
You guys re-wall. Tried to re-wall last time, and the enemy just appeared to immediately murder everyone. But we'll try it again. That's why pencils have erasers, and why our villagers don't have souls. so that they can be destroyed as much as they need to be. Yeah, I think pressing forward and attacking that fortress just really ramped up the rate at which the enemy's launching these big waves. They're still launching big waves, and the big waves are still pretty difficult to deal with, but I think I might be overestimating how well I did there. It looks to me like I lost some heroes in that. Yeah, all my fancy guys who aren't
Λέγε.
what? Oh, you finished walling. No, that's good. I was
Τέκτον.
even this will slow them down a bit. There we go.
Έτοιμος.
One of those attacks that we knew would be coming eventually. I lost my heroes, but I'm at my pop limit, so can't worry about it right now.
Τρώση. Μάλιστα.
Villager can get out of there.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Do I want to make another Vault of Plenty? Guess I could, or I could start saving faith up for other uses. Why not?
Ορθώς.
Man, I am losing a lot of pop each time, though.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Apparently nothing here can be worked. Well, there you go. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I shouldn't pause there.
Antos, take this blessing and stop Kronos from again walking the earth.
Seems like a good time to save. Alright, folks. We have secured the Blessings of Zeus, which is one of the main objectives to play through this mission. I keep mentioning him. Giant Grant Games has a video on his channel where he goes through and completes the entire campaign, including this mission, without using any god powers or myth units. But this mission in particular was like the ultimate thing where it was insane to do that because this is not supposed to be possible. So when we come back next time, we will probably finish this campaign. I'm Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.